10,
9, 8,
7,
6,
3, 2,
1.
0.
To the playoffs, Dasher Tier Playoffs Gov versus UNSC. This is a really exciting one for me personally. I definitely love both of these teams a lot, and they've been around. UNSC has been around for an extremely long time, a huge veteran team, not their first time making it into playoffs. But GA here, their very first season into the league with a majority of new players making it all the way into Dasher playoffs, a seriously impressive success story coming from them. You can see that they here got the seed just a couple seeds under UNSC throughout the whole season. And here we are, their very first playoff match. And I think it's going to be a really exciting one. I think I'm really excited to see a pretty interesting game. I mean, UNSC being such a veteran team definitely is the favored one to win. But GA has been extremely surprising this entire season, pulling out huge victories where, a lot of people maybe didn't expect it. So I really hope to see them bring their A game. It looks like they brought a lot of a bunch of really quality top tier players coming from their team. I know UNSC has a pretty large team too. They've got like 10 or 12 players or something that often all come to scrims. And so their UNSC, I imagine, is going to bring even more players come the map switch. Speaking of maps here today, we've got, I think an unsurprised Canyon usually is the preferred map for these very, very veteran teams. Same with Waterway. So we often see teams kind of picking Launchpad or Abyss or then Quarry versus Waterway to try to combat just the huge amount of experience these veteran teams here have. Here in the booth with me as well as Janice, if you want to say hi.
Why, hello, people. Oh, wait, I didn't do that correctly. Hold on. So much just happened.
Freaking out.
Anyways.
Well, hello everyone. As usual, I'm always got the chat pulled up, and I'll be reading everything you guys are saying. Sir Void, always appreciate you asking everyone to drop a like and everything. These being the playoff matches, these are going to be the pretty bigger matches, the nicer matches that we hope to get a lot of viewership for. So definitely it helps the league a lot when things like that happen and people care. Does anybody here in chat got any predictions other than M-Dubs, the captain of UNSC, saying UNSC is going to get a big dub on this one? I think we all expected at least M-Dubs to be favored towards UNSC. One up, waving high, giving us a little boogie dance, a little nice dance. So I imagine since this is the playoffs, we're going to get the full 15 minutes here, just as teams really try to coordinate everything that they can to make sure all their ducks in a row, all their strategy is aligned, everyone knows what they're doing. GA definitely is known for doing kind of more unique plays that teams aren't used to seeing. The classic GA where all 5 of them sit in a corner on Launchpad and then all shoot anyone who enters the house, I think is a novel strategy that they invented that I found a lot of enjoyment from, and I hope that we see it pulled out today. Wouldn't that be insane if they pulled it out in the Dasher playoffs? That'd be amazing. See all 5 of them corner camp the same spot. I think it'd be unbeatable. I think it's actually too OP. I think Lat actually should ban that strategy personally.
Ah, dang. We're banning strategies now?
When it comes to the GA specific strategy, maybe it might be worth it at this point. Colton, another player on UNSC, voting for UNSC. Appreciate that. No bias there. Calvert saying is UNSC.
The entire team double staples.
Yeah, I was just reading that. Double staples. I would love to see that. I don't think it's possible unless they really play amazingly. And, no one dies and they all get the staples. But, man, I think the basically is a win condition at that point. Looks like we're getting started here up in Oh, Shout dying, so he can't start the match, but we're going to get started on Launchpad here first, I believe. Showing still mystery map for us right now, but...
Yeah, they're gonna talk some stuff out. Talk about what food to have later.
Oh, no.
What's the best soft drink?
Yep,
All
yeah.
the best things.
Asking everyone how their day went, what their breakfast was. Hi,
Oh, he's giving us a little kiss. Aw. Giving us a little kiss. Just a little.
I love that the reflection in his helmet is what's behind him, not in front of him. Crusader really getting up close.
That.
All right, any minute now here we should be getting started up. Getting rid of my pings. Crusader really getting
It looked like Immortal was hitting like a JoJo's pose.
Oh yeah, that is like, yeah, that's a good like torture.
Yeah, that's a good
pose.
stretch.
Yeah.
I'm already afraid.
Oogie Woogie getting up close with the camera. Oogie Woogie also a pretty new player. You know, not as veteran nearly as much as many of the other people on his team, UNSC, but seriously bringing heat this season. They seriously impressed me with how great their stats were and how impressive everything was. You know, being on such a high dasher level team like UNSC. I know a lot of people favor UNSC to make it to, you know, semi or maybe even finals, which would not surprise me at all, considering how much time they put into this and how dedicated they are to winning this season with their huge pickups too, like Taser. I mean, Taser, a huge contender for MVD this season. People seriously think that he, and I agree that he has brought UNSC to a whole new level. I mean, I've scrimmed UNSC. I think we played UNSC during the season as well. Loop did. And Taser is a menace, man. I mean, the whole team is crazy, but Taser definitely gives them a new heat.
Looking at chat, we're seeing a lot of people thinking UNSC is going to win. A lot of people thinking GA.
Yeah, Servoid and Dragon voting for GA. No bias from Dragon there. M-Dub saying yes, vote Taser MVD. I gotta throw in my bias that you gotta vote for Toast for MVD. Personally, Royale, the MVD Royale. Please vote. Don't vote Taser. Royale deserves it way more. Yeah. Just joking around. But each other. Here we go. Game started.
Here we go. Gonna get off Twitter now.
Gotta actually pay attention to the game. Whack.
Right. Whack. Wacky.
All right, here we see Taser pushing up. No surprises there. Let's take a look at some of the blue team here. Looks like they're going to double stack cart to start. That's an interesting strategy. Oh, nope. Just standing on it, getting ready. Suitmaker. Shout definitely is the IGL for GA this season and all seasons. GA taking a second to push out, or Shout is rather. GA takes out Taser.
Ooh.
That's a huge pick right there. Oh,
he's dead.
We got 2 corner camping.
That's the one time I'm going to use it.
All right, so we got 3 UNSC in-house here. 1 up crit with the shocks. The shocking cart is a huge menace that you're going to need to get rid of if you're GA. The shocks in-house is probably the most effective way to make sure that cart does not move at all. And we see that 1 up really is just kind of taking his time, walking around, really getting some sightseeing, getting a nice double kill there with them, though. That was crazy. Gets the dash stolen from him, but doesn't get taken out. Oh, here we see 1 up crit getting another kill.
That's a 3.
Flanking cart. Wow, amazing.
4.
GA is stacking
5.
cart even though they know that shocks are up in their backline. That's a really ballsy move on their part. Mel here. Wow, with that insanely fast dash dancing. Avoiding death narrowly. Mel getting finally taken out, but was trying to push up. Oogie Woogie now getting into their backlines. This is not great for GA right now. You definitely do not want to be held at your spawn this long. Usually teams take out all 5 enemies at this point and then get to push out, but it looks like GA just got a nice double kill there. Now Mel trying to push out, camp the dash. Mel getting it is maybe going to push up. I saw another blue person pushed up there, so it looks like they're finally getting some nice breathing room. Only one red person in their back lines, and it's Taser, which is the one that you don't want. Taser takes out Cart there, and now is getting chased by someone, but it's looking rough on their rollout here. It looks like my undead switch isn't quite working. Mel here on Cart pushing out. Gets a nice kill on Oogie Boogie. A nice kill on whoever that was behind the cart. That's a nice double kill for Ga. Just one more person on UNSC. Taser getting in their backlines again. This is a recurring issue that we're seeing of UNSC getting right behind that cart. Is slowing down Cart insanely. Usually at this point, you want to see the cart all the way at the bottom of this hill at 4 minutes. But now it's less than 4 minutes left, and the cart is barely at the top of the hill. UNSC is making a great job slowing this cart down here. Suitmaker getting a nice position behind Cart here, but not getting on it, ignoring the cart, instead opting to go after those rockets, almost taking him out, but does end up getting taken out on his own. Dragon here pushing out now. Barely getting that cart, not moving. Getting taken out. One-up crit, getting a nice flank on the cart, shooting the rail, and then dying. Classic one-up crit. Dark goes here. Now we see him pushing out, getting a nice flank onto the cart.
I mean, I feel that was personal.
Yeah. You know, it always is. Shout now getting, almost movement on that cart. I'm actually going to turn the on-dead switch here so that it does actually do it. Follow on kill. There we go. All right. Dark Ghost, low on health, gets his health taken from him, but he does get to take out Cart. Now we finally see Cart is at the bottom of the hill, about 21%, and 3 minutes left. Usually, again, you want to see 4 minutes left at the bottom of that hill. Being a minute behind average pace is not great. That definitely is a huge stoppage coming from UNSC. We don't usually see games going that bad. No game sounds.
Yeah, I was about to tell you that. I was letting you finish your sentence.
Oh, no. Why no game sounds? They were working just a minute ago. Oh, no, I swear I'm a lead caster.
Oh, no. Hold
right,
on.
well,
Both technical difficulties?
Yeah, I'll have to fix it between the matches. Unfortunately, no game sounds. I'm so sorry about that.
I could fill in, but that'd get annoying quick.
All right. So now we see Suitmaker here getting a nice kill on Oogie Boogie, getting some cart movement. Taser getting taken out. Crusader now with the nice double rockets. That's a huge setup. Wow, that was a long-range shot coming from Crusader there. Mel here getting the dash, pushing out. Cart is moving, gets one kill. Now we see some nice movement by Guh here as they have 3 people up. Pushing those rockets back is exactly what you want to see. If you can't kill them, then you at least want to make them run away. Mel here in their huge backlines getting a nice kill all the way at their spawn, taking their dashes, taking their health. Now probably going to try and flank those rockets if they're still up, getting another huge flank, killing, I think that was one-up crit. Gets taken out by Dark Ghost now, though, but that was exactly what Guh needed to get some movement here. Not as much as Guh probably would have liked, but they are getting some nice movement. They made up some time there, but they're going to need a Hail Mary of a push here to make that checkpoint. Checkpoint on this map is notoriously pretty hard once you get past that SMG bridge there that the cart's at right now, just because the rockets have so much more sightlines to it. The spawn is a lot closer, and the group ups need to be basically immaculate to be able to get a really, really solid movement towards that checkpoint there. And it's really hard when you see that there's 2 UNSC in their spawn like that. It's not at all what you want to see, but we see that Guh gets a nice 3K there, is now pushing out, gets another kill. Mel, fumbling, but then gets the kill on one-up crit. Now we get some nice cart movement, but the rockets are still up. They take out cart and gets a 4K, 5K. That's a total wipe on Guh here. With 10 seconds left, all we can hope for is a overtime push here coming from Guh. 5 seconds left. Dark Ghost getting some SMGs, a pretty interesting choice. Now he's going to camp behind the cart, which is a classic move from UNSC, camping the corners behind cart. And that's it, making it to 31.4%.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a pretty good hold from UNSC. That's going to be hard for Guh to hold that.
M-Dub says, damn, UNSC, chill out.
Yeah. They are bringing the heat for these plays. I mean, you know, even during the normal season, there's no reason to hold back, but especially in these playoffs, you want to win as much as possible. You want as much of a buffer as you possibly can get, just because this game is so crazy towards people being able to get crazy last minute pushes. 1 5K can get you some serious movement. Like, there's no breathing room at all. You want as much of a lead as you possibly can get. Almost fixed the game sound
Almost. I'll just commentate then. Suit Maker going in. Few trade-offs here and there.
Nice.
Dragon Ryan down main rail.
Here, can you commentate here for a second? I think I know how to fix the
Yeah, I can.
game audio.
Gets taken out by Taser. Taser takes another life. They're getting really good cart movement right now. Got Immortal down by Taser. Taser using the
There we go. All right, we
Taser
should have
almost
game audio now.
dying. Currently, we're following Taser and his never-ending reign of death.
All right. Do you mind doing me a favor and check that these audio levels are good? I apologize for the delay, guys. It was working right before I went live, and then something happened. But here we see Mel with these nice rockets in the back lines. Oh, man, making it to the bottom of the hill with 4 minutes, 30 seconds left. If you remember, Ga only had about 3 minutes when they made it to the bottom of that hill, so UNSC is making a monster time right now. And they're already making it super close to this cart, getting some nice movement. When the cart is this much time and this close to not checkpoint, but the end of the game here, you want someone who's red team. Oh, 1 kill, 2, come on. Oh, so close. They're going to be doing, which is picking up the rockets or shocks and trying to blast the red person that's on that cart, because they know that Ga wants to slow them down as much as possible. They're in a party bus, triple stack coming from UNSC here. Oh, gets the nice kills on them, but 3 minutes, 20 seconds left, and the cart is still so close to making it here. Ga is going to need to seriously get some nice kill streaks to take this out. Now we see Dark Ghost in their back lines, and UNSC takes it while he's just watching Dark Ghost. Sheesh.
Yeah.
Wow. That is crazy. So that's just the first map, though. We got one more. We got Quarry here coming up. And we can pull up to the scores here as we go into the launch pad. Now we see Ga 31%, Ga Shout going 31 and 27 with 3,500 points, and then Dark Ghost top fragging over on UNSC, or top scoring with 37, 25, and 4,700. So you definitely see there's a bit of a difference there in terms of just the total score coming from UNSC, which you would expect from, getting a victory like that. But I think Ga put up a really nice fight. Congratulations to UNSC for taking this first map. But, Quarry, I know that Ga has been practicing a lot of Quarry getting ready for this. So there's definitely a possibility that Ga brings in a bit more of a heat. Looks like they're switching servers here.
While we're changing servers, I will say that
Incredible.
I've been listening this entire time, just like my phone up to my head, being like, oh, damn.
All right, no worries. Then we will do what we can do. Thank you, everybody here, for joining us today, as always. We appreciate that greatly.
I'm just going to read off chat a little bit.
Yeah, go for it. That'd be great.
Reax says they can still stop them. I think they're rooting for Ga. We're rooting for Ga. What is that, 4? Or IV?
Yeah, IV.
Says Ga on top. Adrian Vidit.
Adrian Vert,
Can't say that.
Something like that.
Thank you. They can hold.
I'm noticing a trend.
Yeah. Sir Void says it's okay. They will go 3-0 on domination.
True.
We'll have to see. Dragon King says Ga will win the dom. Trust.
Here we go. Okay. Audio should totally be fixed now. I apologize for the issue that we had earlier.
Oh, wonderful.
Now I need to see who made this new match. All right. Here we are back at it again.
Here we go again.
All right. Audio should all be good. Thank you everyone for being patient with us. It just, for some reason when the game started, it switched what output was going to, and I couldn't fix it mid-game, which is unfortunate. But this core is going to be crazy. I think we're going to see a crazy rollout coming from UNSC's side. That's pretty common. I know UNSC has practiced the hell out of their rollout for Quarry. That's something that they are exceptional in and that they've put a serious amount of time in, is that they want those rollout victories. They want to score immediately. See that coming from UNSC, and I think God knows that's the plan. So I wonder if they have any counter strategies in mind for that, or if they maybe will just be, playing their normal game and confident that their normal game will be able to counter it. Or, they'll win the fights on B, they'll win the fights on the enemy base, and just enter the mid game right into it.
Yeah, so a lot of people are saying that Ga is going to take it to a control point. If it goes to control point, who do you think will win?
I love Ga greatly. Nasty at control point. Especially if they bring in, like, Style Dev does this strategy where he just grabs SOGs and then sits as far away from the button as he can and just sprays it down. And I know that doesn't, like, on paper, that doesn't sound super effective, but it is so annoying to deal with because you have to send someone so deep into the enemy lines to go and try to take them out. And then you take them out and there's 2 SMGs on the map anyway, so he just gets it right back. So, the waterway is to be more favored to win. And we definitely are seeing that, UNSC is taking the fights quite well based on the scoreboard of the last map. But I'm open to anything. I'd love to see Ga take 2 maps in a row. That would be a huge upset.
It would. Oh, and we're going.
In 3, 2, 1.
I gotta say, I love the audio skin.
Blue takes C.
Just a random thought.
Red takes B. First elimination.
Oh, look at these nice. I don't know if I've seen these pistol skins before. Look at that. That was, woo, that was really nice little gold pistol skins.
I've been collecting.
Red team countered.
Oh, you're cutting out a little bit there.
Blue
Oop.
takes A.
I'm probably just too far away.
Takes A.
All right, now we see Shout already in the enemy base. Oh, UNSC already getting a score. Is there any blue? Where are they? Immortal can't counter. Oh, stuck in the tunnel. That is so unfortunate. Yeah, right into that rollout kill. Like I was saying, took a little bit longer than I was expecting for a rollout point, but man, let's go ahead and watch one of the M-dubs we know is going to be fast. Let's watch this rollout, see how crazy he is with it. Now we see also that UNSC is red on Quarry, which is usually the one that is favored to get the button, get the dashes on B like he's doing right now. We see M-dubs takes out Shout. Picking up just crazy amount of resources here from M-dubs. Gets a nice double kill. Now B is totally in UNSC's control, I believe, and Ga is just trying to push out. Ga does have someone in their base, though, out in their terminal as well, pushing back into B. M-dubs chasing him down. Red team already getting a countdown. Let's try to switch over to blue here. Immortal stuck in the tunnel again. 2 times in a row. No, Immortal's got to get out of that tunnel. Oh.
He's been sent to the tunnels as a minor.
In 3, 2, 1. Match point. Red takes A.
Immortal's got a slow rollout going here. Shout already at B. Let's see if B goes more favorably for Shout this time. Shout avoiding some contact, now getting back into the fight. Sees that someone's trying to get a flank on him. His teammate gets taken out. We see that there's 3 UNSC at B, but now only 2, and Shout gets taken out mid-dash, the worst. Oogie Boogie now trying to push out a little bit to their base, looking for some reinforcements before he goes out, though. Gets taken out. Now that's going to be a counter from Suitmaker. only a few minutes in, and it's already 0-2. So but it looks like Guz getting a bit of their footing. It's definitely possible that Guz, now that they're in the mid game, can try and even out a bit. We see Suitmaker gets taken. That was so close. We've all been there. We've all been at a crazy close counter. Just on my match yesterday, I got a counter at the. I mean, I'm convinced it was the last possible millisecond I could have hit that button. Now we see that there's some Guh control at B here. Pushing out. Oh, nice kill there, coming from Suitmaker. Suitmaker needs a little bit of health. Is going to sneak into their basement, try to go pick up their health out of their tunnel, though. Suitmaker now just really taking his time. Figuring out, oh no, a little slow, though. Probably should have hid behind the corner a little bit, waited for it. Now we're going to see a countdown. Is that going to be it? That's that's going to be a win from UNSC. Yeah, that looks like that was a, yeah, they got a total wipe there. Man, that was crazy fast coming from UNSC. I think only, what, 3 minutes for them to totally take that. Congratulations to them for that one, for sure. That was crazy impressive. But now we're going to look at the scores here. We see that over on UNSC, M-Dub's top scoring, no surprise there, 8-3 with 3,400 score. But Taser going 16-2, which is crazy. I mean, probably almost all of his scores coming from kills alone. Over on Go, we see Suitmaker top scoring over there, 8-6 with 3,200. Right behind him is Shout with 3,100. Yeah, so that's going to actually be it, unfortunately. A bit of a quick playoff match. But, you know, again, super congratulations to Guh for even making it to Dasher tier playoffs in their first season of ever existing. I mean, I know that Shout has played in the season before on Iron, or in the league before on Iron. I believe Suitmaker has played previously as well. Looks like they're doing a stadium for fun. We love that.
Yeah, that's fun. It's like a lot more vibrant.
It is.
The other one was like really, really dull.
It also didn't really make sense as a stadium because there was like no audience or anything. Man. But yeah, I mean, huge congratulations to UNSC taking a massive victory there. Now they're going to go off to quarterfinals, I believe. You can check out the brackets by checking the announcement page in Dash League Discord, or you can go to dashleague.games to keep updated with all the games coming out, all of the times for these games, and how the Dasher tier playoffs is going to continue going. As we get further into these playoffs, the games are going to be a lot closer. As the skill really goes up and up and up. I expect personally to see UNSC continue dominating here in these playoffs. UNSC is an absolute monster of a team. But, you know, huge congratulations to Guh for making it this far. I know my team's first season, I was super proud of it. It was absolutely insane. So thank you, everyone, for joining. As usual, like Servoid says, we'd appreciate it greatly if you drop the like. It helps the league grow a lot, and especially tune in for future playoff matches because they're all going to be super interesting. I believe we've got 2 more coming in today. If I can check the calendar here real quick. These are going to be Sprinter tier games, I believe. So we've got Phoenix versus ZT, and we've got Limbo versus O, both going to be casted on here, Dash League Network. You can go ahead and catch those. Hopefully we're going to be getting caster at 5 p.m. PT for Envy versus Bandit. That's another Dasher tier game. But Phoenix versus ZT is at 4 p.m. PT, and Limbo versus O is at 6 p.m. PT or 9 p.m. ET. Thank you, everyone, so much for joining. You got any last words?
No, I don't. I was gonna do a little funny thing, but nah, never mind.
All right.
For next time.
Well, thank you, everyone, so much for joining. Don't forget to leave that like and